In a northern Gaza neighborhood, the diggers are clearing the rubble of a family home. It was where the Al-Tanatis live, and 6 of them are missing. It is difficult work, and all the time they know another airstrike could come. Eventually, the victims are found. A mother who was pregnant, her husband and their 3 children all dead. There is a breathtaking destruction here. With artillery, jets, attack helicopters, and from the sea, the Israeli military has been hitting buildings and bringing them down. They continue to insist that they are only targeting militants, but then compare the number of Hamas officials that have been killed with the total number of people who've died. Many women and children among them. There are moments here in Gaza which show an Israeli attempt to limit collateral damage. This man takes a call from an Israeli intelligence official, and it is an attempt to limit the loss of life. But still, imagine taking a conversation like this. Soon after, a small missile hits the road. They call this a soft knock, a last warning that there's an airstrike coming. And then it does. On the other side of the Gaza fence, in fields a few miles into Israel, we watched as Israeli artillery fired off round after round. Well, it's 4 days now since Israel began its retaliatory strikes against Gaza. That's 4 days of near constant bombardment. And yet, despite all this, Hamas has continued with rocket attacks on Israel. In this apartment block, a 5-year-old boy, Ido Avigal, was the victim. And with this propaganda video, Hamas claims they now have a new, longer-range missile, which they fired at Ramon Airport in the south of the country. It's where international flights are being diverted after the main airport was targeted. To the north, in central Israel, the country's prime minister, fighting for his political life a few weeks ago, is now casting himself as the defender of the nation.
The defence activity of Iron Dome batteries is giving us an offensive space, and the IDF has already attacked hundreds of targets. We will soon pass 1,000. We continue striking Hamas while defending our citizens. It will take more time. It will take more time, but with great firmness in offence as well as defence, we will achieve our goal of bringing back calm to the state of Israel.
And he does have a huge challenge. Israel is a country more than shaken by the Hamas attacks. Across the nation, racial tension has been stirred. Jewish nationalists and Israeli Arabs in street battles. Lynch mobs are attacking each other in cities and towns all over. Hamas's struggle against its occupier is now being fought on the Israeli streets. It has succeeded in helping create a chaos within. Tonight, back on the border with Gaza, the sky lit up once again as the missile defense system shot Hamas rockets out of the sky. There is no sign of any let-up. Mark Stone, Sky News in southern Israel.